Hello, in this video I'm going to demonstrate how to successfully create a course within Moodle, edit basic course settings, and finally allow access to your course to both parents and students. The first step is to navigate to the district Moodle page at moodle.munster.us. Once you're at the district Moodle page, you want to navigate to the login section and log in with your district credentials. Once you've logged into Moodle, you want to navigate to the All Courses section. The first step here is to request your course within Moodle. Once you're at the All Courses section, you'll navigate down to the Request a Course button. And then you'll be taken to the course request screen. From here, you'll want to give your course a full name. So in this case, we're going to call it this is for a first grade course. So we'll call it Mr. Z's First Grade Class. And under course short name, what I typically like to do is just copy and paste the full name in the short name box. Makes it easier. The course short name ends up appearing on the left-hand side when students are enrolled in multiple courses. Typically, if you're at the college level, you'd probably want to give it your course type followed by the course number. But in an elementary school, we could just keep it as I've described here. Under course category, you would normally want to choose your school. And if it's middle school or high school, you'd want to choose your corresponding department in which that course should fall under. However, in this case, this is for an elementary school. So I'm going to choose that elementary school from the list. And then go down to the course summary box. In the course summary box, you can give the course summary. It could be a paragraph, could be a brief description of the course, could be a basic agenda. It's really up to you. I'm just going to give it a quick welcome message here. Welcome to Mr. Z's first grade class. Sorry. And if you continue to scroll down within the course request form, it asks you to give a reason why you're requesting this course. So some examples would be if you've already requested a course in the past and you want to have maybe a course deleted and recreated, you can explain that here. Or just say, you'd like to establish your first Moodle course. This message will only be visible to the administrator approving the course. Once you've done that, go ahead and click on the Request a Course button down in the bottom. And you'll then be given a confirmation that your course was sent to the system administrator for approval. Now, typically, you'd look at a turnaround time of probably about 24 hours just by the time the administrator has a chance to go in there and approve the different courses and possibly make adjustments to the course category type and so forth. In this case, I'm actually the system administrator, so I'm going to go ahead and approve this course right now. From there, I can go ahead and click on the Continue button. And after that course was approved, you then navigate up to the My Courses section. And here's the course we just created, Mr. Z's First Grade Class. We'll go ahead and click on that class. And by default, Moodle creates weekly sections. And for whatever reason, they choose to start the course on December 31st. And they're broken down by week. I'm going to show you how to actually change that. And to change that, you start by defining the course start date. And from there, it will create sections based on that course start date. But to do any of this, you're going to navigate to the Administration section. And under Course Administration, you're going to choose Edit Settings. You'll see you'll be given the opportunity to edit the course full name again, the course short name, the category. We're going to leave all of that as is. Visible, what that is that determines whether or not your course will be displayed on the All Courses menu. If this is an active course that you're currently teaching, you'll most likely want to have that shown as a visible course. If this is maybe a course that you're requesting for next semester and you simply want to just make some changes to it or create the course, add some assignments, and kind of prepare for the future, you might want to make it hidden or hide the course. That way you can make your changes to it, and you can choose to show the course once you're ready to publish it live for students. Next is the course start date. For this course, we're going to choose the School Town of Munster's first day of school for the 2016-2017 school year, which happens to be August 15th. Under course ID number, we can leave that blank. That's more for colleges or high school courses that may have course numbers or course ID numbers. We'll go ahead and leave that blank, like I said. You'll also be given the opportunity to edit your course summary again. We'll leave that as is. Course summary files, if you have a syllabus or a class list of expectations, you can upload that file right here. Under course format, typically you'd like to leave it as weekly format. Some people choose social format or topic format. I prefer to have it in a weekly format. And you can play around with the formatting. We're not going to get into that right at this moment. We will get into that later. Under the files and uploads, you want to make sure that it's set to the maximum available site upload limit of 2 gigabytes. This determines how big the assignments can be or course materials can be that you upload to the course. And the rest of the options we're really not going to get into. Once you've verified that everything is indeed correct in the way you'd like it, click on the Save and Display button. As you can see, it changes the course weekly format and starts the course on August 15th. Finally, I'm going to show you how to have students enroll in your course. To do that, you're going to navigate down to the Administration section. Under Course Administration, you'll want to expand the Users section and go to Enrollment Methods. Now, by default, manual enrollments is turned on. What a manual enrollment allows you to do is choose students from a list of all the students in the district that have previously logged into Moodle. Although this is easy for the students, it is very time consuming for the teacher because you have to search and locate each individual student and add them to your course. The way I recommend doing it is using the self-enrollment method, which is turned off by default, but we're going to go ahead and turn it on. What this allows you to do is have students enroll in their course by themselves. You set a course password. The student navigates to your course within the All Courses list, selects your course, and types in the password which you define. And I will show you how to define that password in this next step here. Click on the Edit button, and you're going to give the instance a name. So we'll call this Enrollment 2016-2017. And we'll want to enable existing enrollments. We want to allow new enrollments. And for an enrollment key, we'll give it Learn 2016. And you can tell your students that enrollment key. So if they want to join your course, you simply provide them with that enrollment key, and they automatically become students of your course. And they become students in your course because you define that option here. If you have TAs or aides that you'd like to have non-editing rights, you can set that here. You can create a separate instance name or enrollment method, but in this case we're just going to have students. And you can also define enrollment duration and start date and end date for enrollments. What I typically recommend is just whenever you're ready to have students enroll, just enable it and it will automatically populate to today's date. And in terms of an end date, I would recommend either making it the last day of school or not enabling this at all. The reason you want to leave it open is, say, if throughout the year you have new students that join your class, you don't have to go in here and edit these settings. Or if you have switch over at the second semester and you have a schedule change, you don't have to worry about coming back in here to re-enable that. But again, that's your personal preference. You can also set a course welcome message, which will be displayed on the screen when the when the student joins the course. And once you've made all those setting changes and verified that everything is the way you'd like it, go ahead and click on Save Changes. And now when students browse for your course within the All Courses list and select your course, they'll be asked to type in the enrollment password and they will become students in your class. If you have any questions about this, please reach out to us. Thank you very much for watching.